Hi, I'm Werther. In the last video I made, I talked about the 4 P's of inner peace: practice, perspective, patience, and perseverance. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about practice and practice only. The first thing I want to tell you, and I want you to remember this, as they say in the 12-step programs, if nothing changes, nothing changes. So you have to do something differently or stop doing something the way you've been doing it to bring about a desired change. A few years ago I had a problem with my shoulder and I went to physical therapy, and one of the first things a physical therapist did after she evaluated the problem was she told me when I put my coat on to put my right arm in first, so that the arm that wung around the other side of the coat didn't have to, stretch out so far. Well, it turns out that my habit had been all the years of my life to put the coat on the other way. And you wouldn't believe how hard it was to remember to do it the other way. So I had to come up with a couple of techniques for remembering. And I'm going to give you a couple of examples of that in just a second. But the other idea that is connected to this is the notion of habit. We are creatures of habit. We tend to do things the way we've always done them, and every time we do them one way, we reinforce the odds or the likelihood that we're going to do them that way again. So practice is all about doing new things on purpose, intentionally. So here's a couple of examples of that. If you have the habit of saying to yourself something that's not very nice, like, "I'm such a jerk," or "I can't believe I did that," or whatever it might be, especially if you're thinking about a regretful feeling in relation to something in the past, every time you notice and get aware that you're talking to yourself in that negative way, what you do instead is you say something different. It might be something like, "I did the best I could with what I had at the time." So that's an example of that. The other thing I want you to remember between now and the next video is the notion of what's called pairing, P-A-I-R-I-N-G, pairing. It's the technique of pairing a new behavior that you're trying to kind of make habit with something that you already do all the time. It might be brush your teeth, it might be make a cup of tea or coffee, it might be stop at a red light. So every time you do one of the things that you always do, you do the new thing. So there's a couple things to think about. If you have any questions, I would love to hear from you. Go ahead and send me a message through my Facebook page or my website. That's www.joewerther.com. I'll be back soon with another video. I'll carry on with the 4 P's. We'll go through all of them in this kind of way. And as I say, reach out if you'd like to connect. I'd love to hear from you. Have a great day and take care.